Hello, smart investors. It's Sandra here from Team REB360. And in this video, I'm going to be answering all the questions you have about the Croft. Where is the Croft? Everyone wants to know where exactly is the Croft situated. So the Croft is situated in Ogun State, Obafemi Owode local government to be precise. It is about 30 minutes away from the Shagamu interchange and is off the Shagamu-Abeokuta expressway, about 20 minutes drive from the expressway to the Croft. If you're familiar with that axis, there's a bus stop called Obafe bus stop. So you drive off that entire road down to the location.
Here I am live at the Shagamu-Abeokuta expressway, exactly at the Obafe bus stop. The Croft is located off this expressway. Just to my right over there is where the Croft is.
The Croft, for better understanding, is an estate within an estate. So 25 developers came together to own 5,000 acres of property within that location. And REB360 is one of those 25 companies who have come together to develop that entire city. It is within the Conclave Coalition City. So just in case you see, Conclave Coalition City, yes, the Croft is within that city. And the goal is to make it a mega city for everyone to enjoy. Another question people ask is, what's the title of the land? The property is going to have a global CFO, which is currently in view. In view simply means the CFO is not out yet, but is actually under process. So what you get when you purchase a property or when you invest within the Croft is that you get a deed of assignment in your name, which transfers the property from REB360 to you. And you also get a registered survey, which simply means it carries the coordinates of your own exact plot, the coordinates of your exact plot in that document, which is your registered survey. So you get those two documents. When the CFO is processed, you get an updated deed of assignment that references the global CFO. If CFO doesn't come in your name, it's a global CFO for the entire city. So what you get is the deed of assignment that references the number of the CFO. So you do not have to process another CFO that will carry your name, because a global CFO simply means that the CFO covers the entire property within that location. A lot of clients want to find out, is there a building structure? Is there a building plan? Like, do I have to build the same thing with everyone? Actually, you do not have to build the same thing with everyone. Though the goal is that you just build a little bungalow and you are surrounded with more of greenery. The idea is for you to retire and retreat, a location that you can retire into, a location that you can go for retreat in, so something quiet. And that is why at REB360 we decided that we are going to fence each plot of land, yes, your plots, if you decide to buy, with plants like mangoes, fruits, bitter leaf, you just name it. But the goal is that you have something green in your plot of land, or something green within that location.
So I'm here live again just to show you how far work has been going and what's currently on ground here at the Conclave City Coalition. Remember earlier in my video, I mentioned that the Croft is an estate within an estate and it's situated inside the Conclave City Coalition.
So how close is the estate to the Shagamu interchange? If you're familiar with the Shagamu route or the Lagos-Ibadan expressway, you're driving from the Lagos-Ibadan expressway, climbing through the Shagamu interchange and driving towards the Abeokuta side. As if you're going to Abeokuta, then you turn off that road when you get to Obafe bus stop. You even see the signboard there that says Coalition City, and it takes you straight down to the Croft. Another client have also asked that, how close is it to the local airport? That's the one that is newly launched in Ogun State, close to Babcock University. It's about 1 hour drive from that airport to the location. So you can see it's actually a strategic location for you to invest in. Then some are asking, how soon is allocation? The Croft is an immediate allocation property. Simply means as you buy, you get allocated within 3 months after you must have completed your payment. Then we also get asked, do I need to pay all at once? No. At REB360, you have the liberty to pay within 3 months. You can pay within 6 months. You can pay within 12 months. So if you're paying within 3 months, you get to pay interest-free. But if you're paying within 6 to 12 months, then there's an interest attached to it. So you don't have to pay outright. Another question clients ask is, can I develop the land immediately after the allocation? Of course, you can develop your property immediately after allocation. In short, we encourage that you take possession immediately after allocation. This is just to help you put extra, we can call it double factor authentication. Yes, though your property is safe with REB360, however, we also encourage you to take possession and just do something within your land after allocation.
Another concern is that, is there any available infrastructure on ground? What happens when 25 real estate developers come together? It simply means that there will be massive development within that particular location. As you can see behind me, work is currently going on. This is not the Croft, but this is one of the estates within Complete City Coalition. In Croft, not yet, but we are working towards doing our perimeter fencing and the gatehouse and also clearing the entire property. Definitely you get an update video when we, REB360, start our own personal work, but you can see behind me that other estates are being developed at the moment. Thank you.
So you might be asking, what if I don't want to build now? Of course, we understand that some clients are not ready to build. They just want to invest. They are buying the Croft for investment. And that is why we always say, oh, your property is safe with REB360. We also have promised that we are going to fence each plot with fruits, plants, bitter leaf, etc. and all of that. This is also to help demarcate your own plot from the next person's plot. So even if you do not build now, the property is still safe. If I buy the Croft and I wish to sell in the future, will I need individual CFO before I can proceed? No. As long as you've gotten your registered survey and you've gotten your deed of assignment from REB360, you can decide to sell your land whenever you want to sell it, but you do not require to process your own CFO in order to sell the land. People buy land without CFO. However, we have a global CFO that will cover your own land and every other property within the Croft. So you don't have to process an individual CFO before you can sell your property. Then another question is, if I want an individual CFO to come with this purchase, what is the cost implication? This applies to Croft and any other property that you are buying. REB360 cannot explicitly tell you the cost implication of CFO. The way it works is that when you apply for your CFO, you apply to the government for your CFO. They send some people to come and inspect the land, they value the land, and from that valuation exercise, they get to know how much it would cost to process the CFO. So there's no fixed price or one price fit all cost to doing CFO, whether with the Croft or in any other land. Just that the earlier the better, and the more developed the particular property is, or the more developed the location is, the higher the price. So that's why most times we just try as much as possible to process the CFOs early enough. I've had a client reach out and say, oh, you guys said the CFO is in progress and is in view, right? What if the CFO doesn't get approved? And I'm like, oh, I've not had the situation where the CFO gets revoked or it doesn't get accepted, because you won't even get, if the property has issues, you will not get to the process of having to apply for CFO. Would have known from the due diligence. And that is one thing we encourage clients to do, and we also do, is our due diligence to ensure that the land is free from every government encumbrance. Simply means it is a freehold land. It is not a committed acquisition property from the government. Should I break it down? Okay, so freehold land simply means the government, of course every land belongs to the government, but the government is not committed. Because I could have said, oh, I wanted to say that the land doesn't belong to the government, but then again, every property, every land belongs to the government. But when a land is free, it simply means government has no particular interest in that property or in that location. Not like they're not going to do projects, but when you say something is under, is not free, simply means it's committed. The government has plans. Maybe they want to build a school, they want to build church, they want to build hospital, they want to build something for the government, so it's not committed. We've done our checks, we've done our due diligence, it is not committed. You can also go ahead to do your own checks. We ensure that every property from REB360 has gone through the due diligence process, and we can ensure you that the property is safe and is free from every government encumbrance. Another question customers ask is, what are all the documents I'm expected to receive from this transaction? Like, immediately my money enters your account like this, I want to know all the documents I'll be getting. So, of course, number one, you will get your receipt to acknowledge payment. You would get a deed of assignment that transfers ownership to you. But you remember earlier in the video, I stated that you can pay within 3 months, you can pay within 6 months, you can pay within 12 months. If you fall within that category and you are not paying outright, you would get a contract of sale. But if you pay outright, you get a deed of assignment that immediately transfers ownership to you. But if you are getting a contract of sale, at the end of the transaction, when you must have completed your payment, you would get a deed of assignment. Then you also get your allocation letter. Allocation letter would let you know the exact plot within the estate where you have been given or where you have been allocated, where your property is situated at. So it's either you are maybe on plot 6 block A, plot 7 block B, and so on. So the next document you'll be getting is your registered survey. All these documents, they come in your name or in the preferred name on documents that you must have filled in your subscription form.
Another question most clients ask is the estate suitable for both residential and commercial purpose? Yes, definitely. It is very suitable because in the nearest future, we have a lot of population coming towards here. So both residential and for commercial use, say you want to build shopping malls and all of that, this place is a viable location also. Not at the moment, but in the nearest future. So buy the bush now and wait for that.
Another question people ask is that, can I buy in bulk? Of course, yes. We have 300 square meters, 500 square meters. Then we have 1,500 square meters. We have 3,000 square meters. Let's just say an acre. An acre is 3,000 square meters. Half acre, 1,005 square meters. So you can definitely buy in bulk, and you can even decide to build your own estate within the Croft, because we have about 200 acres of land within the Croft. Another question customers ask is, what if I buy the Croft and in 5 years I want to resell? So REB360 can resell for you, or you can choose to resell for yourself. In short, it's faster if you bring the client and resell for you. But however, REB360 can help you resell your property, but we do not promise a particular timeline. And it's also, there are terms and conditions. Like if we still have properties within the Croft, we won't be able to sell for you. But if the Croft is sold out and at that point in time you want to resell, of course we are going to sell for you. However, we charge a particular percentage, a 25% of the resale value. So if we are selling it, let's say we are selling 1 million naira, so you bought the Croft 500,000 and we are selling it in 5 years time for 1 million naira. Simply means we take 25% of 1 million naira is 250, so you get 750,000 naira, and we keep 200. Is an example. The Croft is not selling for 1 million naira, so that's an example. So if we sell for you, we get 25%. People say, oh, why are you charging 25%? We have realtors who sell for us, and if they sell your property, they're entitled to 15% commission. Any legal and administrative activity that will happen towards that transaction, charge 10%. And that question customers ask is, can I visit the site? Of course, yes, you can visit the site. In short, we encourage you to visit the site, but we understand that 90% of our clients are not in Nigeria. So some can send in their representative, we take them to site. The other option is that we've done a virtual route video that shows you all the way from Lagos, Bega to be precise, to the site. So you have a visual knowledge of where the location is or where you are investing into. At REB360, we value transparency. We want you to see what you are getting. We don't want, but you people said XYZ and now you are showing me, you know that kind of thing. I bought land here. You showed me here, but you're allocating me here. No, nothing like that at REB360. So if you really want to buy, you really want to see the site, you have representatives, you have families here, friends, you can connect them with us at REB360. Just send them the number of the person who sent you this video and we'll link up, take the person to site, though at a fee. What communication channel is available to update subscribers? Of course, people do not just want to buy land and go and sleep, they want updates. So we have our WhatsApp channels, we have our email platform, even down to Instagram. We use literally almost our social media platforms to update all our clients. You see the videos, get updates. When we do allocation, you get updates. We even do virtual allocation. We have videos of the allocation showing them, oh, this is your plot of land from this beacon to this beacon to this beacon. We are that transparent at REB360. So your investment is safe with us. All right, so we've come to the end of this video. If you have any further questions that I haven't answered in this video, just reach out to our representative who sent you this video and ask the question. Probably we can do an updated version of this video when you ask those questions so that other investors can learn from it. I hope with this information that I've given you in this video, you are able to make an informed decision about your investment into the Croft. We'll see you at the other side of the transaction. Bye-bye.